back. We hope you're making this last Monday of February a good day.
Yeah, considering the weather we have around here, this time of year is when folks really get into their hobbies.
And if you're into saltwater fish, coral, or ceramics, or all three, we have the perfect local business for you this morning.
Diane is in Point Place at Aqua Culture. Good morning, Diane. I saw looks like you're working on ceramics there.
I am. Amanda and Steven, you will have to check this out. It's not completely done. I just started my third coat, but you can actually see there's a little bit of these textured stones. So it's pieces of glass that's already in the paint, and it's going to end up, I hope it's going to look something like this. So we'll see what mine looks like after, it takes on all the fire and the heat. But I've had really great guidance here this morning. Lori, she's one of the owners here at Toledo Aqua Culture, and she's been helping me out, and yours looks fantastic as well.
Thank you.
So though those colors aren't going to look exactly like that after you go through the fire, because each piece is unique here.
Is unique, yes. And the great part of these, as you say, your chunks, is that it gives you a three-dimensional look when it fires, because what happens is when I fire it, all the glass melts and then forms into colors like these.
Interesting. So first off, we're doing the ceramics part,
right.
But let's talk about how Toledo Aqua Culture got its start from the beginning, and then bringing in the fish, the ceramics, bringing it all together.
All right. Well, initially when we first opened, I had 20 fish tanks in the shop, and then the lovely COVID hit. So I had to reinvent myself somewhat, so I thought, let's try ceramics. I mean, there's never been a ceramic shop in this area. And so I started by purchasing pieces online, and then I bought my own molds, and then I started pouring my own pieces. And then things still were slow, so then I was going to have to phase out of the whole shop actually and close. And a friend of mine, his name is Sam, came in and asked if he could take over part of my shop and kind of save my life. Yeah, because he now takes care of all the fish part of it, all the beautiful corals that we have. That's all Sam.
Okay, and also for folks who are saying, oh my gosh, I have this beautiful aquarium in my own home, they can come here and get those resources as well, right?
Yes, they can get saltwater fish, saltwater coral. We'll help them set up a fish tank. Anything they're looking for, we'll help them.
Oh, that's fantastic, because yes, you have so many options as far as, the coral, the fish, and I'm, not even into all of that, but I know that at least you have so much to help those who are into that.
And Sam is amazing at that too. He'll get you from beginning to end with your tank.
Yeah, so for those who maybe haven't started yet, but they've been thinking about it, we can start right here and get all that help.
Come on in and we'll help you out, yeah.
That's awesome. Now, okay, let's switch gears and talk ceramics. So we've been doing this, but you said you pour your own molds, so you have all of these behind. So talk about the process for folks who are joining us this morning but want to do it themselves.
Okay, so the process is we buy a liquid clay in a box, and we put it in. I have a pouring table that actually has like a spigot for a gas station.
Oh!
And that fills the mold. It has to sit for about 25 minutes, and then you have to make sure that it's the thickness that you want, and you pour that out.
Okay.
It's a process, and then that has to stay in the mold for a day before we can open the mold.
Okay.
And when I open the mold, then it's called greenware, and it's very soft.
Okay.
So that's when I can clean it, and I take all the edges off of the pieces.
So then they're nice, smooth,
So then they're nice and smooth,
paintable.
and then I fire them, and then they come in like ready to. They're called bisque.
Okay.
So they're like glass. They're ready to paint. You can either paint them in glazes or any type of acrylic paint.
Okay.
And acrylic paint is, you take it home that day.
Okay, so these, though, we're of course going to have to go through the firing process again.
Right.
And talk about even the process for somebody who comes in and they paint. What's the timeline to do this?
We had a few new ladies yesterday. You can come in and paint actually 2 pieces as long as it's not really detailed. We have pieces that'll take you, 4 or 5 visits because of the detail in them. But once you get your finished product, it's gorgeous and you're really happy.
Yes, and how long does the firing process take? Because you were talking it brings some serious heat to fire.
Yeah, it's over 1900 degrees, and we'll turn that on. Usually I'll start at like 6 in the morning, but it doesn't turn off till like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Wow, that's a long time.
A long time. And then this morning I opened the kiln. It was still 155 degrees from yesterday.
Wow,
Right.
so still holding on to that heat.
But all my finished pieces were there, and they're just like, it's opening a treasure chest.
Yes, because you were saying, though you paint, you really don't know until you open that door.
Exactly what it's going to look like.
Yes,
Yeah.
and for folks though who want to come and maybe do this, do we need to make a reservation? What's the cost, kind of, for those who are interested? Break down the details.
Okay, you could just come into the shop. We're open for open painting. The classes are $15, and that is $5 an hour for your studio time, and then $5 for all of your supplies and your firing.
Okay, that's
So
not
it's pretty
bad.
much a package I put together. So you'll come in, you'll pick out your piece. We help you pick out all the crazy colors you want. You sit down and you paint it, and then I usually have it ready within a week.
Yes, and we can do private parties as well.
Yes, private parties, bachelorette parties. You could bring your wine, you could bring your hors d'oeuvres. Kids' Christmas or birthday parties are fine.
Yeah. And then I just got you thinking, could I put this in the aquarium? Would it be water safe when it's done?
You
or
sure
maybe
can, as long as we do it inside and out. We have to make sure that it's glazed inside and out.
Okay, so yeah, and just let you know, of course, ahead of time if we want to bring the two worlds together.
Exactly. Because what you could do some really cool things, like I have skulls that I'm going to put in, and we're going to grow coral on their heads, it has hair.
Like a head of hair.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Yeah.
That's fun. Now, for folks though who want to get in on the fun, remind us of your hours and location.
Okay, so we are located at 5153.5 Suter Avenue. That's at the corner of Suter and Shoreland. We are open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 6 to 8, Saturday and Sunday, 11 to 1, and then 3 to 8 on Saturday and Sunday as well.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Lori, for having us this morning.
Thanks
I still
for
got to
coming.
get back to work here. I got to finish that third coat. But, of course, if you want to head on down, of course, Lori, you can connect with her also on social media and online on her website. And then you can go and make this beautiful mushroom or any of these beautiful items that are behind us. So, Amanda, Stephen, what do you think of my project so far? It's not done yet.
No, it looks great. I'm not surprised you picked purple.
Right. It's her favorite color.
Diane's favorite color, purple. It's looking great so far.
Yeah, looking forward to the finished product too. So that should be pretty cool.
Very good, Diane. Thank you.